Hi, I have my baby Beau here with me. She's sitting over there doing arts and crafts. She's making herself some hair bows for her and her friends. So if you see me doing this or this, it's because she's talking and I want her to be quiet because I don't want to have to start the video over again. Right? Right. I love her. Love her, love her. I woke up today and I said, Tara, I'm going to have to see my baby today, my baby Beau. She said, I said, I know she's about having a fit, and I am too, because I love her so much. And she said, Mimi, I woke up today and I said, I have to see my Mimi today. She goes, I even made you a card. We know, we know. It's what you're, I just love her. Love her, love her, love her. She's been my baby since she's been 4 weeks old, right? Right. Anyway, I always talk about, because that's what he makes me use, is my experiences that he puts around me, and then I get the gist of it, right? Of what, it's crazy how he does that. So that's why I always talk personal things, because that's how he shows me. That's how he teaches me. So he allows these situations, to happen in my life as a teaching tool, so I see what he's trying to show me. Since we've been home with the baby wonderful, sleeping like a champ. Oh, sleeping like a champ. But my daughter's had a lot of her friends coming over to see the baby. And I said she's 31, so a lot of her friends, are married with a child or two or three. Some have never been married and have kids, and some are, already been married and getting ready to get married again. It's just life, right? But wonderful, wonderful girls. I tell you, she got a great, during this whole, when she was delivering, I've never seen so many people and on trying to get information. It was crazy. My sister said, this little baby should have her own Facebook page. So, and I just take pictures and video all day long. Can't help it. We just sit and stare. Well, I'll move on trying to do something. Then I'll look at her. She's got 50,000 different poses, and we stare at her for hours. Of course we do. She was made special. I'm telling you, she was so made special. But so was my Beau. My Beau was born after my son Trey died, and I knew immediately she was born for me. She was born to bring happiness back to my life. When you as a child, you never truly feel that true joy, because part of you's gone. But the Lord, surely, he gave me something to bring me back to the road, that love, because I have so much love. And I'm not going to get off on that, but so as I'm watching all of these very lovely girls, friends of my daughter's, come and see the baby, and clients, so many clients bringing gifts. I can't even tell you how much this baby has, clothes-wise. I mean, it's crazy. But she's never going to wear them. Never going to wear them. First moms. But and all these girls are nice, good girls. I'm not saying they're perfect, but I'm saying they're good girls. But, I always tell all of them, I go, well, I have a Jesus blog. I go, oh, I gotta get my Jesus blog. And somehow I'll have a Jesus blog. And then I do videos, Christian videos. And I see that on their face, that they have that, like, really. It's that interest. It's that, really. It's, they want to go there. I mean, we'll start talking about it, and they get so drawn in, but I see the fear in their eyes, because I see the void. I see the void. I see they know God as everybody else knows God. They believe as everybody else believes. And, but they know, but down deep somewhere, they're all searching for something, but they're so afraid to latch onto it and to truly hear, no, I will not, you've just ate, please don't. to truly hear, because they have to change their life. They have to change everything they have. They have to change, some of them just got married and their husbands aren't going to like that a whole lot, They're all in their, 26 to 33 probably. Um, but that's that thinking. They're always thinking then. When you're that age, you just think you know so much. When you're young, and when I reply to somebody and I'll say, oh, it's your age, or, for your age, I mean, you're really on the ball. You are so ahead of the game because of your age. I do not mean that condescending. I do not mean that disrespectful. I do not mean that I'm not patronizing you. Nothing. What I mean is, boy, I wish I was as devoted and devout as so many of these young people are that come to the videos and come to the blog. I'm so impressed with the loyalty, the love, the faith that they have. The wow, that's what I mean. I mean, we older ones have had time to go through and make our mistakes, and to have to go through those lessons and to learn. Okay, we've got age on our side that we've been there, and we've got to go through it and stumble and fall, and we've got to have the Lord pick us up and show us and teach us and end up here. Okay, but there's a lot of understanding of messages of explaining sometimes that the younger ones misinterpret. They where the older ones know exactly what I'm talking about. You've been there, you've done that, right? See, the younger ones, sometimes they take it very literal. I mean, they take it very to the heart, and I don't know how to explain that. I don't want to be sinking myself, but the older ones, you know what I'm talking about when I say things. But a lot of the younger ones, they are so devoted, but they're so they're so wonderful, but they haven't the maturity in a good way, okay, as us older folk do, in understanding how somebody says something, or when somebody says something, how they mean it, okay, and how to intercept it and how to understand it and to take it. Where a younger person, because of their lack of age and experience going through life, sometimes they take it very raw, very I can't explain it. They chew on every single which is a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all. I'm not saying. So when I say this of age, I'm not insulting you. I'm saying, oh my gosh, first of all, how lucky that at that age, that young age that you are, because many of us, loved God and believed in him, but aren't where you are right now, But what we have is, we have experience. We have life experience, okay, that the Lord has put us through. And we have a more of a relaxed understanding, where you guys have more of an intense one, okay? And that's because of your age. That's what I'm talking about when I say age, because that's what I'm talking about, okay? Because when you're young, everything is explosive. Everything is, when you get to be my age, everything is, well, it's no big deal. It's what it is. It's been there, done that. It's you relax. You don't get all like this. When you're young, everything is just, you know what I'm trying to say? So when I say something about your age, please, no, I mean it in the nicest way. I mean how lucky you are that you get what you get now at your age. And that, you won't have to go through what most of us have had to go through to find out what you know right now. And having said that, know that what you know has been allowed, has been given to you by the Lord, and that you are in such a good place, and you are such ahead of the game. Don't beat yourself up. See, don't beat yourself up, because the younger ones are the ones who beat themselves up. The younger ones are the ones that think what they've done in their life has been so bad they can never be forgiven, or what they've done is just, you know. And what I'm saying to you, sweet peas, is it's not. Oh my gosh, if you only knew what us older ones have already done. Okay, what you think you have done and gone through at such a young age is so horrific that, oh, he's just never going to look at you. What I'm saying is that is not true. And push that down, because I'm telling you, if as how many of us could get out and talk and say, oh, if you only knew. Oh, that is, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm trying to say? So you get so beat up on you turn it into you guys, you turn it against you, and you just feel also, I don't even know what word I want to use on that, but you just feel so unworthy. I mean, just like, because of what you did. Oh my gosh, guys, listen, stop, don't. You're so ahead of the ball game, with what you know, your love, your walk with him right now, than so many of us are. That, it's taken us the later years in our life, to understand what you're getting now. But understand, we take it in a more chilled out way. We're more chilled than you are. Okay? That's what it is. You're more intense. You're young, you're vibrant, it's, and we are, hey, nothing, it's not a 911. Everything is not. Doesn't mean that, though, we don't know its importance. We just don't let things clobber us like that. And then these young kids, these younger ones, just think that in their short life of what they've done has been so bad that they just are such big sinners. And what I'm saying is, no, you're not. Yes, you may have sinned, absolutely. You may sin every day, but you know what? You're asking for forgiveness. Because what I'm saying, again, is if you knew as you got older how many didn't come to the Lord till later on, or going through the experience, did what you did 100 times worse. Okay? And look, you got to stand in peace. You got to stand in love and let it go. Ask for forgiveness, know you're forgiven, and move on. Move on. Because cahoots to you, these young ones, for walking away from all this temptation in the world that most kids your age live in, and you love the Lord and study every day and read and are close to him. Do you know how wonderful and pleasing that is to him? Because you guys are such the exceptions. This time you're not the rule. You're such the exceptions in that. So please don't beat yourself up. Please don't beat yourself up. Don't. And trust older Christians, older children of the Lord in your life. Trust that if they're, then you need to, whatever, because I see this intensity, and it's a worry almost. It's a worry, Stop worrying. Stop worrying right now. Stop it. You are so ahead of the ball game. So ahead. You just keep going, though. Keep going forward. Don't be afraid to ask questions. But no, you're young. And boy, what I wouldn't give to go back at that age and be where you are right now. So, and I would be feeling so good. Okay? So, just know that. But I'm looking at my daughter's friends and I'm thinking, they don't know. They live in such a world, they have no clue. But I see this this longing in their eyes, this wanting to, but they don't know how. They don't know where to start. They don't know what to do. That's where my Taylor. See, that's the people Taylor was finding. But I'm thinking, boy, they just don't know. Where are their parents? See, again, what? My daughter may not like it, but she hears it. She hears it. She hears it. And today she had somebody at the house. One of her customers came to the house to have she has hair extensions, to have my daughter has hair extensions too, and to have them removed. And she's a Christian, but we were talking about heaven. And I said, heaven's not this, fuzzy place. I mean, it's a place that you have a life. And she goes, I know that. And we were all excited talking. So my daughter she wasn't going to say nothing to her customer. So I got to get some in there because I had somebody, giving it back to me. So I was talking about heaven. I said, but not everybody has access into the city, to God's city. Okay, I mean, people who love Him and believe in Him, but but they don't get access to God right away. Okay, they don't get access into the city of God right away. They have to stay on the outskirts. Okay, they have to learn. They have to go through what they didn't go through here, but they have to learn. Okay, and so they don't get to walk through the gates by God into the city. They don't. They have to stay out until God says it's okay. It's like people who accept Jesus on their deathbed. Okay, when they die, well, yeah, they accept Him, so now He goes up. But see, they have to learn, so they don't get to walk into the golden city in the center, right, where God's throne is, where all of His light goes out. They don't get that access right away. They have to work their way, and they have to learn. So that's what my son Trey had to do. And then I've already told this story in back videos. But Trey, I mean, he loved Him, he knew Him, he believed in Him, but Trey, now he is there. Now he's there. I know for a fact he's there. But he wasn't there. At the beginning, he was in I call them the meadows, right? He was on the outskirts. He's still in heaven. Of course he's in heaven. It's all the love and beauty, but he's on the outskirts. He wasn't allowed to enter into the golden city. So they have to learn, They have to learn. Anyway, my daughter was saying, she goes, well, that's where I'll be, on the outskirts. And I go, yeah, Tara will be in the meadows. I go, but at least she'll be in the meadows, at least she'll be on the outskirts. And I said, but I'm trying to get her into the city. And we were laughing, but she did say that. She goes, well, at least I'll be in the meadows, But you got to work. You got to be ready to go to the city of gold, city of God. There's differences there. There's differences. Then there's paradise there. There's paradise. Imagine how beautiful that is. Paradise. Wow. Beaches and just everything there. So, but I just watch, their lives of these young kids. I call them kids, they're 20s and 30s, but young, but they're good. They're good. They're good girls, good boys. But their worries are, they only knew. And some of them have children. I want to smack them, actually. I want to smack them right in the face and tell them, what are you doing? What are you doing? There's no one who can protect your children. No one. He is the ultimate car seat in your car, okay? Doesn't matter what kind of car seat. He's the car seat. He is the child lock. He's everything. He's the one. He's it. And if you do not give your children to Him, and you do not have Him in your child's life, who protects your child? Who protects your children? The other day, too, on my last video, please know, don't stop what I said about people sending me stuff. Okay, this is like teaching stuff that people send me, like for me to start learning of what's coming. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I got this, guys. I got it. but feel free. I'm not talking about video, you know, when you see videos and stuff and you want articles, feel free to send them to me because I'll watch them. Absolutely, I'll watch them. And most all of us are subscribed to the same subscribers, okay? Most all of us watch the same people and read the same websites, same everything. It's so funny because we all do. But I'm not talking about that. So please don't let that keep you from sending me stuff, okay? I'm talking about people. They don't know my walk because they haven't started with us since the beginning. No, they don't know my walk, and so they don't know what I know, right? Or what I've studied, and so they'll send me to like beginner 101 because they don't know. They're just being nice, you know. But I got it, guys. I got it. But thank you. But please, that's not. Feel free to send me, you know, videos that they're uploaded of great, you know, words coming out or information that you want me to, like you guys all still do. You all do that. Keep doing that. I'm not talking about that. So I just wanted you to know. Please don't stop sending me. You know who I'm talking about. Hey, don't use that. But I know, but you can't use it. Okay. She's over there, you know, crafting, okay? I'm giving her the hand scoop of what she can use. I feel like, you know, the coach on first base, giving her the clues of what she can use and not use. But, if you don't, you know, if these parents don't know God, how are their kids going to know Him? Shame. It breaks my heart. Breaks my heart because I see all these lost people right now, and they're truly, truly lost. Truly lost. They don't even have a clue, but they do. I don't care what you say. I don't care who you are. You know what's going on in the world, and you cannot be. But it's fear because of. Not of what that, well, fear of what they see, but it's fear of the lack in them. Fear of the lack in them of going forward to know God. And they know that it's a step they have to do. You know, they know that it's them that they have to do it. And they're just not willing to, because they know they have to give up their life. We're all smart people. They know what they have to give up in order to you know, attain. They know that. So, and it's just that decision of doing it. We've all been there. Most all of us have. I won't say all, but most all of us have been there at some point in time in our life. You know, when we think that is our life and that is the fun of our life, and that, you know, we can't reconcile the two. Little do we know when we just hopped over way long ago to walk that fine narrow path all the way through. What took us so long, huh? But they have no clue. They truly don't. And but their parents don't teach them anything. Parents don't mentor. They think their children get to a certain age, and parents always parent. I don't care. I don't care if kids like it or not. I don't care. A parent is always a parent. And that's what you do. You see your children, I don't care if they're 40 years old. You see your child doing something that you know shouldn't be doing, or you see them acting in a way, or speak up. Speak up. You're going to hurt their feelings? Oh, so what? Who cares? I mean, this isn't going to be the first, it's not going to be the last. You know, it does them no good to be silent. It doesn't. It doesn't. You know, you think your child, your daughter or your son, they go out too much and leave their child too much, you know, with whatever, so they can go out and I don't know, do whatever they do. You know, is that poor kid just shuffled around and nobody's saying anything, but everybody's thinking it and everybody's talking about it, but nobody's going to confront this mother or this father about it because they just feel it's not their place or none of their business, or they know how they're going to react, you know? Well, so what? You're going to make her mad? Big deal. Who cares? Try it. Try it. That's why my kids are always mad at me. I'll tell you, that's why they're always mad at me. And now I got one, Taylor. I'm telling you, comes by every day, tells me, Mom, I love you so much. Thank you. I just want to walk with God. I mean, you know. So don't be afraid, please. You gave birth to them children, okay? Like I tell mine, that gives me a right the rest of your life to say what I need to say to you. When I see something that needs to be said and needs to be brought, because they will pretend that nobody sees it, or they will pretend it's okay, but they know. I'm telling you, we're all smart people. That they know. They'll just keep pretending until somebody brings it to their face. See, until it's brought front and center, they don't have to face it. They don't have to face it. So bring it front and center. You know, if on their Facebook every weekend it's picture this, picture that, and it's party here, party here, party here, party here. I mean, you know, every weekend, every all whatever, and they've got a wonderful child or children that there's your stories getting rid of. Say something. Please say something. Please. Hurt their feelings. Hurt their feelings in a nice way, in a loving, caring way, but hurt their feelings. They need to know. They'll change it. They don't change it now because they think that they're playing a game, a good game, but they know down deep. They know. You know what? Wouldn't you rather know that than having everybody talk about it and feeling so sorry for your children and saying, oh, that poor little kid, that poor little boy, that poor little girl, you know? Wouldn't you rather have somebody say something to you rather than just continuing that? I mean, it's hard. Truth hurts. Truth hurts. We've all had to face truth. We've all had to face that. You know, we all have had it. But they need mentors. They need mentors. They need mentors. They're not like, they just don't get it like we, you know. I mean, even in my generation, there was still, and none of us are perfect. We've all flawed. We've all, you know, sent our kids to a babysitter when maybe we shouldn't have because we wanted to do something. I'm not talking about that, you know, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about somebody who is completely lost and they need that hand to pull them back. They need that hand to pull them back. Be that hand, be that voice, be that hand. If they get mad at you, they get mad at you, so what? Big deal. Can I tell you how many friends of my daughters I made mad? Oh, I have. Made them mad. You know why? I spoke what their mothers should have spoke. But their mothers, you know, don't want to rock the boat. They don't want to make them mad. Sorry about you, but I made them mad. I said, well, Tara, I think she's kind of mad at me. What'd you do? I said, well, I kind of said something. In a nice way, in a nice, loving, motherly way, but I did. You know, it breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. I'm far from perfect. I'm far from perfect. I made my share of mistakes. Made my share of mistakes. And it's the guilt that you live with. You know? It's a guilt. After I got divorced, when you have somebody cheat on you, that's when the God showed me. I mean, I had to learn that whole lesson. You take it personally. I was in my prime too, okay? I was in my prime. And I'm like, I don't even know what could I do better? I don't know, you know? But it wasn't about me. Nothing to do with me. It wasn't about me. But when you feel insecure, I'd never been an insecure person. But obviously, you know, when your husband has a whole nother life going for 2 years with another woman that you know nothing of, you got some insecurity coming in there after that, right? And then you know what? After you get divorced, you want to feel pretty. You want to know that somebody thinks you're pretty because you feel really blah, you know? Because that person, you know, you feel very ugly. And that's just an emotion that goes through you. And it's very, you know, it's just part of the process. Now if I could go back and just kick myself in the butt, I would. Because you know what? I've never been an insecure person, ever. And, but that time insecurity hit me. Because I was devastated. Devastated. I had no clue. But why you like her? Why you don't like me? You know, it's how you feel. Why you like them? Why don't you like me? What did I do? It's not that. It's not, I didn't do anything. I mean, each marriage or a relationship has their, nobody's perfect in them, but I mean, no, no. It's them. It's them. It's their, it's them. It doesn't matter how, it doesn't matter. It's them. It's not about us. It's not, has nothing to do with us, really, truly nothing. It's them. So you have to know that. But a lot of divorced women or women who come out of relationships who have that, they they just want to feel pretty. They just want to feel pretty. They just want, and it's not about like sleeping around or doing anything like that. It's just about getting dressed up and going and having somebody smile at you and think, okay, well, I guess I'm not, the hole in the wall or the flower over there, or, it's just to know that you're not as horrible as that person made you feel. You're not as ugly as that person made you think you looked, you know? Oh, man. Ah. Thank goodness it didn't last very long. It was just kind of like you have to shake yourself out of it because you become a different person. If you let that set in, you just totally become a different person. You open up whole new doors for that. But there was a time there. It was like I was going out with my friends a lot, and I'd go like to the Cardinal ball games during the day, during the day games. There's not a whole lot of them, but I look back now, and it was a really good group of people. It really was. It was a whole guys and girls, but it was a whole good group. But you know what? I look back. I should have took my kids to that. I missed that. I missed that. On why did I have that Friday night? What was I missing? Why'd I go? What? See, it's all these girls, just from a young age now, though. So, say something. Say something to them. If it hurt their feelings, hurt their feelings. That's the way it is. They'll get over it. They'll thank you for it. They'll get over it. Okay. Well, it's got long enough. I'll do another one. Love you. See you soon.